Hey guys, Michael here with Hello Cupcake, it's me, and doing yet another dirty video because my computer still is not working with the software that I had installed on it previously, and I need to figure it out because I feel like crap always doing these videos kind of candidly, even though that's what I'm doing in front of my workstation or whatever. And today I'm using my little microphone because there's a lot of noise and traffic and stuff happening outside, so hopefully the audio quality is good enough for you guys. So today is the Wednesday check-in, and as of right now it's 3:02 p.m. and just got back from doing all my doctor's appointments and stuff that I had today. Had a ton of lab work and a ton of other stuff that I had to do, and finally talked to my doctor. This was my diabetes doctor today, and he checked out my feet and everything and said that they looked good. Told him about that pain in my foot and how it just like wakes me up in the middle of the night. And so he got the x-ray done, and I haven't gotten the results back on that yet. So I'm hoping that it isn't broken, but he told me that it sounds like I may have a fracture, if not a full-on break in the foot. But he's not a podiatrist, so he's like, I really can't tell you one way or another. So keeping my fingers crossed that it's not a break, but yeah, not really hopeful too much right now, because I don't know what else it could be. And you know, I do have a significant amount of weight right now, so anything could happen. And I roll my freaking ankle all the dang time because, well, I'm uncoordinated, and I just, yeah, so but anyways, so far this week, since I made my video on Saturday, has been really interesting. I lost somebody that I thought was a friend. I was asked if I was going to be getting the COVID vaccine, and I said no. And before I had any chance to tell them why, I was instantly blocked. And then I went to say something to them on Messenger, and they just went completely apeshit on me and told me that I'm an anti-vaxxer and all this other stuff, and that I need to just shut up and be an adult and take the vaccine and blah, 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 and all this other stuff. And I'm like, I'm not an anti-vaxxer. I've had all my vaccines and inoculations. I don't get a flu shot month or yearly or whatever. I'm like, and I don't want to go about getting a vaccine that has been really just kind of slapped together. I want to wait 6 months to a year and see what the, for lack of a better term, cannon fodder has been. You know, polio vaccination left people without the ability to walk. You know, I'm enjoying walking. I spent 39 years on 2 feet and walking around this earth. I want to spend the rest of my days walking around on this earth. I've heard that there is facial paralysis in some of the early candidacies and stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, you know, where not having resting bitch face is nice and all. Having, or whatever other expression you were able to muster up with the paralysis, I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm good on that too. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm not 100% against getting the vaccine. I just want to wait until it is better put together. Like, I equate it to upgrading your operating system on your computer. You always wait for the operating system to be out for at least 3 or 4 bug fixes and patches before you install it on your computer. So, like, if there's ever another Windows system outside of our current operating system, I'm not going to jump on it day one. I'm going to wait for it and then see what comes after Windows 10. Or, just, I don't know. So yeah, lost a friend over it. So must not have been a good friend or even somebody that needed to be in my life. I've really done some meditating over it, and I thought, and this is what I've come to the conclusion with, is that I'm on a different path than this person, and this is the time that me and this person are supposed to split at this juncture. And I always equate people to trees, that there are leaves that come in for a season, you learn from them, and then they go. Then there are branches that look strong and supportive until you need that strength and support, and the branch breaks and you fall. Or there's like only 4 or 5 roots holding up this massive tree, and where you get mixed up is trying to make a branch or a leaf a root. And so it's hard to swallow your own medicine, but that's where I'm at right now. I'm just like, okay, this person was a leaf. They came in for their season, and now they need to go. And in part of the conversation I had with this person, I was just like, okay, I hope that even though we are partying right now, that we can still continue to be cordial to one another later on down the road. And I would like to be able to see you at your job or at the grocery store and be like, hey, how are you doing? And it come from a place of genuineness in my world and in my heart. And, we could just exchange our pleasantries or whatever and then move on. And they're all like, well, I will be fakely cordial to you, but in honesty, I have nothing that I would want to say to somebody like you ever again. I'm like, oh, that's not the person I want to be. Okay, fine. Then, you know what? I will just try to write you off as somebody that I don't know. That you are just another person. You are just another clerk. You're just another whoever. And that I wish you the best. And I hope that you and yours have a wonderful holiday, whatever that may look like for you. And be blessed. And I left it at that. And then they blocked me permanently. So, yeah. I'm just like, you know what? I don't want that in my life anymore. I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be constantly feeling like I have to attack, like I constantly have to defend, like I have to make excuses or apologies for who I am, because I don't expect you to make excuses or apologies for who you are. I mean, yeah, if you do wrong by me, then by all means, apologize. And if I do wrong by you, by all means, I'll apologize. If I don't apologize, then let me know, hey, you have wronged me in this way or that way or whatever. So then that way I can correct it, because being bipolar, you don't always know that you are hurting somebody's feelings or that you have overstepped your boundaries. And I always tell everyone, especially new people that are coming into my life, if I ever do anything to say or hurt your feelings, you've got to let me know, because I just may not know. And it's one thing being catty and bitchy with your friends and talking crap, as it were. But it's another thing to actually follow through with that catty bitchiness and bring it into the world that is already suffering with so much heartache and so much just ugliness and lack of compassion and empathy. And it's hard. It's really, really difficult. But I'm trying to be that person that is ascending in another I don't even know how to finish that. I'm trying to transcend that level of refracting and reflecting the anger that comes toward me, because for so many years I've been responsive. You come at me with hate, I come at you with hate. You say negative things to me, I say negative things to you. And honestly, that whole mentality of eye for an eye leaves everyone blind at the end. And this is a time in all of our collective history that we need to come together as a people and not be blind and be open, accepting and understanding and trying to find common ground with each other. And that whole thing of be the change that you want to see in the world, that's what I am trying to do. I am trying to be positive, outgoing, loving, putting that energy out into the world, especially with cashiers and people that are working just regular 9-to-5 jobs, because I don't know how many jerks and assholes there were before me, how many Karens these people had to deal with. So I try to take a moment and legitimately ask the question to them, how are you today? How is your day? You know, I'm sorry that you have to be here at work. I'm sorry that there has been people who have tried your patience and all this other stuff, and just try to be happy and funny and positive. And like the other day, I was in the grocery store, and I was looking for some cheese to buy, and this lady excused herself so that she could get into one of the cases that I was looking at. I was like, oh, you know, I'm so sorry that I'm in your way. I'm just looking for the cheese that has the best financing, because like a single block of cheese was $3.49 or something like that. It was something outrageous, because the same company, their cheese is usually like $1.50 for like one of those small blocks of cheese, and so like for them to be charging $3.50 for the same size as the dollar cheese, I was just like, wow. And so she giggled and laughed about that. And you know, it was a way to just bring some humor and some light and love into a stranger's life. Now, you know, maybe she was giggling out of social niceties or whatever, but it felt genuine. And, you know, that's all you can do, is just try to be a good person. And that is something that I challenge each of you to do. Do something to be a good person. Do something selflessly of yourself without the expectation of reward or repayment. Do it because you genuinely want to do it. So offer somebody assistance. Offer to take them to the grocery store. Pay for the person ahead of you if they are shortchanged. Pay for the person behind you. You know, the whole pay it forward thing is a powerful gesture. There was an article that was going around that this coffee shop, I forget where it was, but in over 900 customers and like half of the year, No one paid for their own coffee. They all paid for the person behind them. And it was just this long-term, long-standing, like, magical, beautiful thing. And we need more of that. We need more empathy. Right, wrong, or indifferent, people, we need to set that stuff aside from ourselves. We need to put our political differences aside. We need to put our religious differences aside. And just start finding common ground. We are all in this together. At the end of the day, we need to evolve as people. We need to relearn empathy, sympathy, and compassion. But, you know, I'm just one person with a meager following on YouTube. Just do the best you can, and be careful of the rocks you throw into the water, because you don't know how far reaching the ripples are. So if you throw something into the pond with positive intentions, those ripples are far reaching and lasting. So anyways, I'm gonna hop off my soapbox and I just wanted to get this video done and sent out. So I will try to get Saturdays uploaded also on Saturday at a decent time. I'm going to be working on my computer and trying to get that up and going so that I can at least do a proper intro and whatever else. If you guys know of a video editing software that is free and mobile friendly, that would be great. But yeah, otherwise it may just be these little quick and dirty videos. So anyways, you guys know the drill. Questions, comments, concerns, put them in the comment section down below. If you haven't done so already, please hit the like and subscribe button. And make sure you follow me on all the other social medias. On Instagram, it's Michael Scott Peterson, S-O-N, not S-E-N. You can follow me on Twitter, which is Hello Cupcake, the number 4 and the letter U. And if you need to get a hold of me, you can shoot me an email, hellocupcakeitsme@gmail.com. And to the viewer who reached out to me from the last email, thank you so much. Your generosity and your kind words have really impacted me, and it was something that I really needed. It was kind of like a aha moment, like, wow, okay, because I was suffering with my depression and everything really bad that day. And so just getting your kind words was really amazing and really refreshing, and just made my night so much more positive. You have no idea. So I'm eternally grateful for you. And the only reason I'm not mentioning your name is because I didn't ask for permission to do so, but you know who you are. So thank you so very much again. And to all of you, feel free to reach out to me on any of the platforms, like I said. And I got the blog fixed. So if you go to www.hellocupcakeitsme.com, you should not get that error message saying that it's a spammy, fishy site that attackers may be trying to steal your credit card information or your identity or whatever. Finally got GoDaddy on top of that, and they've been working rather diligently with me since my little blow up on Facebook. So anyways, I'm gonna talk to you all later and let you guys go, but thank you so very much for watching, and I hope you all are